sometimes the amount of damage that you take on a ramp doesn't make much sense, but whatever.
Yeah, as long as I don't hit repair, we're okay.
Okay. All right, so let's see here. For Buenas Noches' side, of course, they are one player short at the moment. They're going with Hikiryu, Montana Yamato. They have one Wusta, and they have triple Hindenburg. And then, of course, they also come equipped with one Gearing.
All right, here we go. 90th, taking Montana Yamato, splitting up a couple of different kinds of battleships there. Minotaur, Henri, double Zhao. Haven't seen Zhao today yet. Shimakaze, now that's a destroyer you do not typically see in competitive play. And of course, Yu Yang. Yu Yang, another one we don't normally see. In fact, we're seeing two destroyers here that don't have any kind of serious AA defense. This might haunt them a little bit.
And we'll see if that comes back to bite them. You can see Buenos Noches is already getting some shots downrange. Very good focus fire here on Protocol. He hasn't taken as much damage as you would have hoped, but he is forced to bomb his smoke screen immediately as he does get into the B cap, though.
Very aggressive play by 90th right off the bat, driving a Shimakaze right into B. Backed up by the Yu Yang at close range, but the Yu Yang doesn't have defensive fire either. He's just kind of trolling around.
Yeah, and it's interesting that they have both of their destroyers double dipping in B when they have the advantage in the player count. I'm surprised that they didn't send one of them to A or C, but we'll see how that pays off.
A little surprised at that myself. Meneguchi here was spotted again now by planes, continuing to come under fire. Looks like he's going to try and duck into the Shimakaze smoke as well. Yep, he'll be there momentarily.
And for those out there, I mean, this is probably conventional wisdom to the vast majority of the viewers, but the reason why you have AA spec destroyers, specifically ones with defensive AA, is because, well, carriers are terrifying, and carriers in competitive, they're able to deal with destroyers without defensive AA extremely easily. If they
Pretty
get
solid
caught
strafe.
So
solid strafe there from Wombas. Now, we didn't mention it, but 90th packing a midway today rather than a Hikiryu, bucking conventional wisdom.
They're going for the ability to nuke stuff with those dastardly AP dive bombers, so we'll see if it pays off for them.
Some aerial torpedoes now going into this smoke. Shimakaze dodging them handily. Meneguchi looks like he's going to be fine as well. Yep, none of those will land home. Now, I think there was a Worcester snuggled up to that island as he has radar on. Your Worcester there south of B, the Worcester.
Yep. Very interesting development here. Mr. Sea Raptor, please tell me if I'm not mistaken, but do we have a Montana solo capping C completely undetected?
That's not a Montana, sir. That is a Minotaur and a Zhao tag teaming C completely undetected. The air battle over B has been raging, and it appears that the gearing, the 90th gearing, the B in gearing is in B as well to hold back this cap. That's an interesting choice.
Well,
they've got to have the radar up now, don't they?
Yeah. If they're able to get one of those destroyers, it'll certainly
it'll make a huge difference.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Buenos Noches' carrier has not moved from his spawn location. He's sitting at the northwest corner, of I-8. If those ships from C come on down, the Minotaur and the Zhao, they might stumble upon the carrier because there is nobody to protect that northern flank. And okay, there's the Minotaur at least.
It looks as if BN is going to cap A with a Hindenburg. We can't see him, but I saw him on the minimap. There he is now, spotted briefly.
It's like Jamie Mendoza's gearing torpedoes going through the smoke cloud.
Yep. No dice. Nothing there. Nothing there. Big rumble at B. Both teams spending a lot of effort trying to cap B as both teams on a cap now. 5 minutes gone. 90th on a small lead. They cap C first. As the Minnow and the Zhao, that's Kruznik and Devil's Assassin, they're going to charge right down the 6th line, it looks like, and mess with this Yamato and this Worcester from the rear.
All right. But, the Yami Lady Kryptonite getting hit very, very hard.
That has to have been from Dujek's Yamato there, I assume.
Yeah, that was about looked like 25,000 at least.
Yep,
Some torpedoes coming in on Protocol. This is why the Shimakaze is very dangerous when there's carriers around, and oh my goodness.
Oh, look at the dodge! Wow. Look at the dodge!
With the engine
Look at the dodge!
Oh my goodness, that was pretty
ballsy
insane.
but stellar destroyer play here from the 90th destroyers here in B as the Shima smokes up again. Refusing to let go of this cap. I'm surprised to see both both destroyers in the one cap, and just they refuse to leave. They won't do it. They're just like, no, this is our cap. We're not leaving. Minotaur,
Yeah,
look, Minotaur's coming in. Look at where Kruznik is.
Kruznik, yeah. Well, the BN's carrier is spotted too. Ishitar is taking some long-range shots.
Yes,
from
he is.
Devil
He's having to run.
Assassin Zao.
Yes, he is.
Now look at the Worcester AA though. Those torpedo planes got a little bit too close. Does manage to get one on the nose of Sister Sarah, but
Well, Jaime Mendoza backs out of B. That does finally allow the double destroyer team to finally bag B for 90th as they start to open up their lead. Oh, wow. Dujek Yamato just took a big hit from somebody.
Devil's Assassin Zao took a big hit as well, getting hit. Oh, the AP
wow.
from the Worcester. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
goodness.
Taking some
A little cheeky
massive
here,
hits
but I
right
don't...
here.
Is it going to cost him his ship? He's healing now.
Well, the Sister Sarah needs to switch to probably HE here. That's what... I don't know. The AP is still doing some decent damage.
Still
2,700 hit points.
Devil's Assassin on 3,500 now, trying to limp away. Getting out on the bad end of a duel with Sister Sarah's Worcester. There he goes.
Nope. Not going to happen.
First kill of the game going to be In's team. Down a ship, but they are way down on HP here. Dujek under a lot of pressure. He's under 8K and still burning. Sister Sarah on 6K. They're rotating the Montana back north.
Oh, Lady Kryptonite with the cross map.
There it is.
Dunk on Sister Sarah's Worcester.
Dujek's
And
about
also,
to go out.
Yep. There goes Dujek.
90th up a ship now. Up a cap here.
Two Hindenburgs are pushing in from the A cap, though. It's very interesting to see after some mistakes that new teams make, or inexperienced teams, is two cap strat where they pretty much completely neglect one side of the map. Well, in this case, both teams completely neglected one side of the map. So now we have this very odd, I guess, clockwise development where both teams are moving.
A lot of torpedoes going in on the Montana.
Oh, boy.
He eats 3 of those, it looks like. 1 from the Shima and 2 from the Yang.
Meneguchi takes 5K from the Montana. Somehow bow in. Not 100% sure how he didn't get some pins on that. Look at more drops coming in. Oh my goodness, the Minotaur is going to take some carrier torpedoes as well. At least one.
Just the one.
Indeed.
Woo.
Man, this is... I'll be honest here. After this battle is pretty crazy.
Bit of a massive rumble here at B. So much going on. It's hard to follow it all. Double Hindenburg now pushing aggressively into the B cap from the south. BN shoving these Hindenburgs right down the throat of this destroyer team that's been camped out in B the whole match.
I would imagine that the Minotaur of Kruznik has probably dropped some torpedoes.
Yes, they are. They're coming. Bunch of single torps going down Texian's port side there. Nanashi doesn't know they're there. Hard to say what he's going to do. He's not maneuvering. He's going to eat some of these. Yeah, he can't avoid them all now. It's too late. He's probably going to take at least 2, maybe 3. Taking 2 in the belt.
2 in the belt? Okay.
No, just the one.
No, only one.
Just the one.
Just the one. Uh-oh, but he's going to get dropped down by the carrier.
Yep, here comes the midway torps from his starboard side.
2 full drops. Oh, boy.
That drop was a way out. Let's see. I think it's going to be it. Montana's going out.
Ripperoni to this guy.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Ripperoni indeed.
Wombass flexing that midway drop power there. Buenos Noches
Protocol
now.
in trouble, though.
Buenos Noches now well into B, having to shove the destroyers out. Have not killed any of them yet, but Shima is very low. Protocol's very, very low. Can they spot him?
No, he's inside the smoke right now.
He is very low.
Oh,
somebody got him.
Oh, the blind fire. The blind fire got him. Navy man. Nice.
Don Yuyo looking rough here, under a lot of fire. 90th is kind of set up here on the eastern edge of the B cap.
Lady Kryptonite as well, taking some pretty decent
Oh,
damage.
she's kind of the next lowest target that they've got a shot at.
But Lady Kryptonite is actually looking for a shot on Volder Iron's Hindenburg. We'll see if the guns get turned into play. He's flashing a full broadside to her at about 8.5 kilometers here.
He's about to get some smoke here. Jaime Mendoza's in there with him. There's the smoke.
I don't know if Kryptonite's going to be able to get out of this one. There's just one ginormous gaggle of 90 ships northeast.
Volder does take a bit of damage there in the smoke.
Yeah, but I think... Oh,
Oh, wow. Jaime's torpedoes bag the Yu Yang and smoke on the northern end of the cap. BN's just very, very aggressive play is just... I mean, they're way down on health, but they started down a ship, and look where they are. They're up on caps, doing well here. Jaime's going to be out. If he's spotted, the Minotaur shells will just wreck him.
He just lost like 10k from the Minotaur right there. And uh-oh.
Wow, speaking of Minotaur.
Yep. So the Monty finishes it off.
A lot of low ships on the 90th side of the board.
It was hard to keep up with all the action going on.
A lot going on in this match, that's for sure.
Yeah. Some torpedoes going downrange at the Texian. Looks like... Nope. Those are not going to hit. Torpedoes have been spotted.
He might take one? No, he turned out. Yeah, he turned.
Nah, he turned out in time. You know, I don't know about you, Raptor, but I really do wonder how this game would have turned out if Buenos Noches had one extra ship. I really, really do.
We'll get him. I mean, even if they put in just a dumb bot Hindenburg for the next game, that's something, right? The bots in this game are not as dumb as they used to be.
Yeah.
A little bit of a point-blank duel here at B. ARA Man selling his ship dearly here. Is he going to land a torp on the Henri? It looks like he's going to get at least one. He does get one.
One. But here comes
here comes the midway torps.
And that is going to be the midway's second kill.
Yep, that's going to be that.
Nope, Monty gets it. Montana gets the
He was
kill.
Dead either way.
Yeah.
And that just leaves Volder. He'll be dead here in the next salvo. And the Hurricane, all that's left. Mopping up action now.
That was a whirlwind of a game, man.
Well, now Buenos Noches just very aggressive. I love it.
90th throwing the destroyers in B right at the very beginning. A lot of HP taken off the board in this game. You don't generally see this kind of aggressiveness in a King of the Seas style arena, but
no, you don't.
We got there. 2 concentric clockwise movements with both teams neglecting a cap that basically created this cyclone that descended upon the B cap, and you got some pretty intense close range combat. So
indeed,
you know, definitely one of those kinds of games that you don't see very often, but it was fun to watch. I'll be honest.
It was. Well, 90th mopping up here. I'm sure the Hakuryu's down in the corner of the map. Well, don't know if they'll win out on points before they get to kill him, but this will be over one way or the other shortly. You know, I gotta say, kudos to BN. I mean, for a team that started down a ship, they looked really good.
Yes, absolutely. And you know, it's funny. There's some chit chat going on right over here on BN's side. They're telling the Hakuryu that he needs to clutch the solo warrior. So.
It's time, baby. It's time. Make it happen.
Yeah.
He's got 45 seconds and 6 ships to kill. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, Montana opening up here, texting. Yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. 90th. It's gonna take the series 1-0 to start out with, as we'll be moving on to game 2. Very interesting.
Camo does this guy have on? Well, it's the victory salute, I think. Midway bringing in his AP bombs. Let's see what these AP bombs do to a Hakuryu deck. I'm curious. Ouch! That's not a bad hit.
Be very nice.
That's not a bad hit at all.
The game's going to end, however.
Yeah, game's over. Well played to both teams. Fun match to cast, that's for sure.
Take a look here at the planes shot down. Yeah, definitely 90th with the air advantage there. They're Montana, 32 planes and 2 kills. The Texian, definitely the star of that game, carrying his weight.